So it's another one of those days, and we are in red today, and red symbolises, you know, those really, really important things: passion, love, and power. I think is also another thing we should be mentioning here. So I think today what we're going to speak about is... What is it we're talking about? Diana, how are you?
I'm good, Sarah.
Good.
Like, why are you wearing red today?
Well, like I said, passion, fashion.
Did you actually wake up in the morning and saying passion?
What are we going to talk about today, Diana?
We are going to talk about do's and don'ts on the first date. It's a very, very important topic, isn't it, Sarah?
Yes.
You agree? Do you have a lot to say about it?
I'm just very passionate about these questions.
Are you? Well, I'm looking forward to hear what do you have to say. Please go ahead.
Yes, now please pick up the questions and we'll go through them.
Sure. Yes, boss. Do you speak up?
So speak up. I think it's really important to speak up, especially when you're on a date. Men don't always like overpowering women, but it's always really good to have your opinion. What do you think?
No, I agree, Sarah. Obviously, no one likes awkward silence. So if you're sitting there, you know, one of you should actually say something. Don't wear things you can't walk, talk, or breathe in.
Well, I do that all the time. No, I think it's important that you're really comfortable in your outfit, but make sure, obviously, you know, you can walk in your shoes and your skirt isn't so tight that it keeps on hitching itself up, because that's never an attractive look.
Yeah, especially when you're going on dinner and you're going to have a drink, so you need to feel relaxed, you know. Do be on time. I have a very strong opinion on this.
Oh, what do you think?
Okay, well, honestly, think the guys should never be late, but the ladies are allowed to be a few minutes late. But in any case, equally for men and women, if you are late, just please text or WhatsApp or voicemail or somehow send a message across.
I tell you what, this is a very important point, because I think if a man would leave me waiting for more than half an hour, I would leave.
No.
Ladies, if a man keeps you waiting for more than half an hour, you have he has no entitlement to you whatsoever, no entitlement to your time or anything like that. Don't drink too much. Now, this is very important. never get drunk on a date, because, well, several things can happen.
What can happen? What can happen?
Well, A, of course, you could forget the whole date completely, or there'll be a complete waste of time.
Is that what happens to you? Because it's blank.
And secondly, you don't want to be ending up going back to his, you know, for a bit of passion, because if you're doing that, you know, 9 times out of 10, he's not going to call you the next day.
Is that what you think?
Well, I think so. I think it's important, you know, not to...
So no sex on first date?
No, that's what we're trying to get at, yeah.
Okay, no sex. I'm glad we agree, though. Alright, the next one, don't be obsessed with your parents, like...
Parents?
Appearance.
Oh, parents! Oh, yes.
Parents, how you look, with the way you look.
Yeah.
So it relates to, like, not, you know, wearing things too tight.
Yeah.
So do not. So what do you think about this?
I don't agree with that. I think it's very important you're obsessed with your appearance. I mean, personally, I do like to ensure that I look my best. Not because I'm a vain person, but just because I care.
Because it's first impression.
First impressions, and I think when you're going on a first date, make the first impressions, you know, make the effort. You don't have to do it all the time, but in the initial stages, you know, this is going to get the man interested.
Don't mention other guys and ex-boyfriends.
Oh, no, that's a definite
It's a big no.
We wouldn't do that. We wouldn't advise you doing that, because it's going to make the man feel really insecure, and you want to give this guy a bit of confidence. You want to make him think that actually, you know, her attention is on him and him solely.
Do you ask questions? What is this?
Do you ask questions?
Ask about his passion.
Oh, passion.
Sarah, it's your topic. Passion background.
Passion is
what
he likes, not that kind of passion. But yeah, we can get on to that later. No, passion is always important, you know, from both ends of the spectrum.
Sarah, that's another topic. So, how important is it to get to know each other on the first day? How far do you think you should go?
Well, in that respect, I think kisses, you know, is probably just where you want to sort of leave it for the first date, certainly.
But what I meant actually about getting to know each other. So do you ask about parents, you know, your hobbies, your work, your travel, like what do you ask about?
I don't know. But it's always nice to find out if people have different interests to you, so of course, focus on that. Don't focus on the other passion too much. Don't stalk him by text messages. Oh, well, that's obvious. Girls, this is one very important thing. When you've been on a date, do not text. Wait for him to text you, because, of course, you want to see that he's interested in you. After all, he did ask you on the date, so if he's interested, he will come back to you.
Well, I have actually a different opinion on that. I think you can text as often as you like, as long as you can keep the banter going, as long as the conversation is flowing. So you have things to talk about, like it's builds the affection and attention and the passion, and then turns into, as soon as the light goes red, like obviously you need to meet for some sexing.
Oh, yeah, really? Okay, on that note, I think what you probably need to do now is go to our website, unwrittenrule.co.uk or firstpercent.co.uk if you're a man and you want some passion. I want to talk about passion.
Talking about, like, you know, we should go to this hotel, they have like this amazing bathroom and everything. Are you feeling passionate, Sarah, today?
I'm feeling very passionate.
Is it just because you're sitting next to me?
Of course.